Have you ever wanted recommendations for new comics or old comics?
I have.
Brian's the guy to see.
Here we go.
In this episode, we're going to introduce you to some comics Brian's been reading. We're going to recommend what you buy. Hopefully you follow us, like us. Let's get into it now.
Okay, so I've been buying some new stuff lately. I focused last time I went to the comic shop. I went over to Jim Hanley's Universe.
He hasn't been there in a long time.
I've been there in a really long time. I was a bit of a hermit for a while there. So I finally got back out in the world, went to Jim Hanley's, saw Gore Jones over there, and he helped me get some new stuff. I really focused on number ones this time around.
He's been our comic book dealer for many, many years.
Yes.
He's our pusher man.
I think he'd really like that.
He probably would. Thanks.
So anyway, I got a bunch of number ones from some new
limited
limited series. Yeah.
Brian hasn't been at Jim Hanley's Universe in a long time. I go, or my wife goes for me every week.
Right.
They know Mrs. Farley.
Yeah, there you go.
Keep going, sorry.
So the first one I wanted to bring up was Blood Tree, number one. Blood Tree, number one, written by Peter J. Tomasi, and it is illustrated. I have to look at this real quick. It's illustrated by Maxim Simic. This is a great crime comic. It's about a murder mystery. It takes place when someone who looks a lot like an angel falls out of the sky onto the St. Patrick's Day parade in New York City.
Okay.
And
when does it take place? What, do we have a time frame?
Now? Yeah, present day. And it is very much like something like Seven, or maybe even like the Batman movie that just passed.
Oh.
But it's not a
so
super...
It's dark?
It's a dark crime story. It's
okay.
not a superhero story. It's much more of a crime story. If you like detective stuff, this might be the book for you.
Recommendation number one.
Next.
Recommendation number two.
I've got Breath of Shadows, horror series, set in 1968. It's about a singer who is kind of losing his mind. This is written by Rich Duick and art by Alex Cormack, who I've heard are a great duo. I haven't read their other stuff, but I understand they have another series previous to this called Seas of Sorrow that are supposed to be really, really good. So this singer from New York City in 1968 goes on a journey to South America to find a mysterious drug that may help him that may help him with his bizarre hallucinations. It's really cool.
Hell of a drug. Cocaine's a wonderful drug.
If you think of something like The Naked Lunch or something strange like that, it's like that. Very surreal, very interesting. Reminds me a lot of Velvet Underground, the band, the way that they are in the
Brian
series.
likes comics with drugs in them.
This one, I'm recommending it, but I'm a little hesitant because the first issue was good, but I don't know how long it'll be good. This is called Tales of Nottingham.
That wasn't a big way to sell it. This is recommendation number three.
Tales of Nottingham. This is an anthology series that tells stories in the time period of Robin Hood. This first story touches on the origin of Robin Hood's Arabian sidekick, the Moorish sidekick.
That's from the movie, right?
It's very cool. Movie? If you like Game of Thrones kind of stuff, you like sword and sorcery.
Morgan Freeman played him in the movie.
Yeah, right? Yeah. You may like this.
Hold that down
a lot.
I'm going to put a picture of Morgan Freeman right
there. There you go. So yeah, this is a good one. The art is really, really interesting inside. A little bit violent, bloody, but I think you'll like it.
So are you going back in time with these? Like you started modern, then you went to 1968. Now we're in King Arthur's court.
No, I'm kind of building
dinosaurs. Next one, predators fighting Indians.
I'm kind of building up to the two best that I saw. Right.
So this is recommendation number four.
Yeah, here's four. This is Almighty from Image Comics.
Sounds godlike.
This is really good. This is a post-apocalyptic story. Something like Mad Max Fury Road.
So now you went to the future now.
Yeah, about a bunch of militants after an American Civil War kidnap a girl. The family hires a killer named Fail to go and pick her up. It's great. The first issue really has a lot of promise to it.
Is that brand new on the newsstand?
Just came out.
Okay, so only issue one is out.
Yep, written and illustrated by Edward LaRoche.
So you could still pick it up right now. Go to your local comic shop. Grab this right now.
Almighty number one. And the best of the best, in my opinion, because I'm a very big horror fan, and I really love horror comics, and I really love limited series, Where Monsters Lie, also from Dark Horse.
Also recently released, right?
Yeah, so just came out last week.
On newsstands, recommendation
came
number
out
5.
February 1st.
Brian's 5 recommendations.
Where Monsters Lie. This is a great story. This is about a gated community where serial killers and slasher killers, you get a little picture of them right there. Serial and slasher killers go to rest and relax, kind of recharge themselves between their killing sprees.
Together?
And,
so they're all together?
yeah, they all hang out like a community, like a little gated community, like a suburb community. And, well, what happens is one of them kills someone in the community.
Another serial killer?
And brings victims back. And one victim
exposes them.
One victim escapes and exposes the entire community to trouble.
Sounds like it's going to be a fun ride.
If you like Tucker and Dale vs. Evil,
great movie.
Very similar in tone, really, really fun. Again, Where Monsters Lie, that's probably my number one.
If you haven't seen Tucker and Dale, Alan Tudyk is one of our favorites, and
Alan Tudyk's fantastic.
He's a hero to our kind.
Yeah,
so you should definitely check out Tucker and Dale. Great movie.
So that's pretty simply those are my five tops from last week.
So you can go to your local comic shop, pick those up.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and they all came out February 1st, 2023.
So brand new. So everybody still has them. I'm pretty sure these didn't sell out. You could probably call that. Might have sold out.
You might have a little trouble getting Almighty.
We'll
see.
Try online.
Yeah,
that's usually how we do it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? That's all your recommendations?
That's it for now.
So you handle the other part. Tell them what you want.
What do you mean? Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Go.
Like, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. Comment.
And remember.
And recommend us.
Yeah, to everybody. Love what you collect and
collect what you love.
See you next time.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.